Guac is in the house today on Cindy Certified Recipes. Welcome everybody to Cindy Certified Recipes. Isn't every day a great day for guacamole? Only if it's good guacamole. Many a veggie have died in vain, taking something that should be yum to yuck really fast. It's all about proportion, so stick with me and let's get this guac party started. So for this recipe, we're going to be using 3 avocados, a 1/4 cup of red onion, 1 tablespoon jalapeno, half a bunch of cilantro, 1 teaspoon of lime, a half a teaspoon of lemon, a half a cup of tomatoes, and a half a teaspoon of salt. We're going to start cutting up all these beautiful veggies and get going on our guacamole. And one of the things I like to do first are the things that don't oxidize as fast. And so we only need a little bit of onion, and I had this half left over. So we're just going to start chopping on that. And if you've seen some of my past videos, you've seen my little handy dandy chopper here. I love this thing for cutting onions. Especially when you really don't care what shape they are. You just toss them in there. Get going. And I want them kind of small. Ta-da! Great. I love this thing. I've had it a gazillion years. So I'm just going to take the blade out. I only need a 1/4 cup. So we're just going to scoop out a 1/4 cup. Put in the bowl. And the rest we can use for something else. A bigger batch of guacamole later. All right, the next thing I want to do is juice my lime and my lemon. So I'm just gonna cut that in half. And I got my little reamer here. I only need 1 teaspoon of lime juice. Not the juiciest limes known to man, but I think 1 will work. Let's see, 1 teaspoon. In the bowl it goes. Next up, Mr. Lemon. I only need half a teaspoon of that, so I think 1 side's going to do it. I find it balances the guacamole to do lemon and lime versus just lime. Gives it better flavor. Half a teaspoon of lemon juice in the bowl. All right, next we're going to move on to our jalapeno. And sometimes I'll wear gloves for these guys, but I'm going to brave it for you guys today. So we're just going to cut them open and get all those internals out. I need 1 tablespoon of jalapeno. You don't want those seeds. I don't think half is going to be enough, so we're going to go for the second half here. Alrighty, let's see what we can do to get 1 tablespoon. Still got some gnarly little seeds there. Let's see. Did it make it? It did. So half a jalapeno, depending how fine you chop it. Actually, I think that's pretty chunky. You can add the extra little kernels if you want it. A little more heat. In they go. Next, we're going to do our tomatoes. Now, these are Roma tomatoes, and what I like to do with these is scrape the seeds out because you don't want all that moisture in your guacamole. And I like Roma tomatoes for guacamole because they don't have a lot of moisture, they don't have a lot of seeds. And so normally I just like to use a spoon, and we're just going to scrape and squirt. Keeping it real, everybody, and scrape that stuff out. You don't want that in your guacamole. And we're looking for half a cup of tomatoes, chopped. I'm going to say something funny. If any of you have ever cleaned a trout, that's what this reminds me of. I'm just going to turn those over. Now, these aren't the best tomatoes, but I'm telling you, tomatoes in my neck of the woods have been kind of miserable. So we do the best we can. There we go. And we need half a cup. There we go. Okay. And now we're gonna get with our cilantro. And this is approximately half a bunch. And get them all turned inward so you can get a nice edge on there. You're still gonna have to go over it a bit with your knife to chop it because you want them a little fine. I don't dig those stems, so they're going bye-bye. And then we're just going to go over that a little bit. There we go. Guess what? Into the bowl. And now we're going to get to our avocados. And what you want to look for with avocados is you see them sometimes in the store and they're like super green and you could use them like cannonballs. You don't want those, especially if you're going to be making it that day or the next day. So you want them a little darker, but you still want them slightly firm and just slight give to them. You don't want super mushy, or sometimes they'll look really dull. Just leave those behind. You don't want those, believe me. So we're going to be slicing those open. And you know there's such a thing as avocado hand. You want to avoid avocado hand. And a lot of times people will have this and they'll go, you know, to get that pit out, or they're slicing like this, and a lot of ER visits with the palm of the hand. So you don't want that. So you're just going to hit it like that, pull it off, or you can pull it off with a paper towel. And there it goes. So we're going to slice all of our avocados. You can scoop these out with a spoon, but what I like to do is just squeeze them into the bowl. And that way that eliminates part of the smashing, is you're just going to squeeze them like that into the bowl. And whatever residual there is, you're just going to scrape it out, and that's it. So I'll do it right-handed. Squeeze it and scrape. Actually, that one doesn't have much to scrape, so. Squeeze, plus it's fun. Okay, so now you've already got most of it squeezed. So you're just gonna start chopping it loosely with a spoon. You don't want it pureed. You want it somewhat chunky. So at this point, we're also going to add half a teaspoon of salt. That's it. How many times have you had guacamole and you can't even eat it? It's so salty. So less is more here. And why it's good to wait till the end to stir everything is because that way you don't over puree your avocados. You want them kind of chunky. So you don't even need a masher when you squeeze them out like that. If there's some bigger pieces, you can just chop it with your spoon. Keep stirring it till it's the right consistency and everything's incorporated. And you know what's always important, actually with a lot of recipes, is if it's not right, error on the less, you can always add it. It's very difficult to take it out. All right, it's just about there. Gotta taste it. Delicious. So now that we did the by scratch, I have another version I'm going to show you guys for when you're maybe in a little more of a time scrap. So we'll get back with that. So this is my in a pinch guacamole, and you'll be surprised when you go to the store and you get just some fresh pico de gallo. These are all the veggies we just cut up, and they're already cut up for you. The only thing is they do add their own salt. But I find that the salt goes down into solution, and so I've already drained this, but that's what you'll want to do if you get it, is just drain it in a sieve, and then most of that salt comes out. So what we're going to do, I've already squeezed 3 more avocados in here, and I'm just going to measure 1 cup of the pico. It has the onions and the cilantro and the jalapeno, all that stuff. That way, minimal chopping. You still got to cut the avocado. Okay, that's about a cup. A few deserters. We're going to put that in our bowl. And just a half a teaspoon, like last time, of some salt. Because like I said, it comes out in solution. And you're just gonna, like last time, just stir it up. Now, the pico de gallo will have just lime. It won't have the lemon. But still, for easy guac, I would much rather do this, even if I'm in a hurry, than buy already made stuff. I've been disappointed every time I buy already made guacamole. I'd rather just do this because you can see it is super quick, and it's still really, really, really delicious. So, what I also want to add to this video is that most of the time, most of us are going to be using something like these to dip into our guacamole. And they're super fantastic, but they're super high carb and can kind of spike your glycemic index a bit. So I'm going to offer something for those who might not want to do that and still have something yummy to dip. Introducing my little sourdough garlic bread slices. And you can make them this way where you cut the baguette on the diagonal, or you can cut them this way so you get little pieces like this, however you want to slice it. This way you get more guacamole on there. So yeah, you just load it up like so, you know. I'm sure you can hear how crunchy that is. So you're not missing out on any crunch. And you're also getting that garlic and butter, but it's sourdough bread. So actually a little more healthy than the chips. And I'm going to show you here in a second, once I clean all this up, how to make these. garlic bread time, you guys. And here we have a sourdough baguette, and I've already cut it at an angle because I made all those nifty ones earlier. And so we're just going to continue to slice this at an angle. And I like to use a serrated knife to do that. And like I said before, you could cut them at an angle, or you can cut them just straight on. That one I cut kind of thin, so my husband gets a snack. And I have a pan here, small pan that I've put foil on, and just going to be taking those and putting them on the pan like so. And you can use a smaller pan, bigger pan, however many you plan to make. There we go. There's our bread, like that. And now over here, I have 1 stick of butter and 4 very nice cloves of garlic. And I'm going to crush those into the butter. Get all those pieces. You want all that yummy garlic on your bread. There we go. And now I'm gonna go nuke that in the microwave for 40 seconds. 40 seconds later, here is our butter, all nice and melted with that garlic in there. Glorious. And I'm gonna start ladling that onto our pieces of bread here. Painting it. And you want to be generous. You want to know it's garlic bread. You don't want to go, is this garlic bread? Get all those pieces of garlic. So I still have some squished garlic in there, see that? So I'm gonna go back over these and deposit all that beautiful garlic on there. There we go. Smells divine, you guys. I mean, so good. So now I got my oven preheating to 375, and these are gonna go in there for 12 minutes. And we'll be right back with them all nice and golden. We're back, and I got my bread out of the oven, and it's beautiful, delicious. And that way, when you have this at home, you have the option, or you and your friends have the option, have delicious chips or the delicious sourdough bread. Up to you, but they are all, I mean, you'll be fighting over all of them, I'm telling you. And then, of course, here's the star of the show, our beautiful guacamole. And I tell you, I think I could probably eat that whole thing. But I guess I gotta share. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And please give me a like. It helps other people see my video. YouTube will send it out the more likes I get. And please don't forget to check out my playlists. I got lots of stuff on there you're gonna love. I just know it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and then you'll get first dibs on all my videos. So that's it for today, you guys. Thank you for watching Cindy Certified Recipes. If it's time tested, top-notch ingredients, and the talk of the table, it's Cindy Certified.